What's up? My name's Josh, but I go by REZRECTION. Growing up and living in the Bay Area my entire life, I wanted to share my love and appreciation of Northern California. The Bay Area's population has about 7.77 million people and still counting to this day. If you've never been to the Bay Area, it's well known for its rich diversity, culture, food, music, sports, and so much more. By watching this series of segments that I take great pride in making, I hope you'll join me on my journey and get to know me a lot better. Welcome to The Bay is a segment that I dedicated to the Bay Area, California. This is where I'm from. YouTube, what is good, fams? It's your guy Rez, and I am back again with y'all for another dope episode of Welcome to the Bay. Yee! And also, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, welcome. I appreciate you guys hopping on and checking me out and giving me the time of day. Please consider hitting that like button and also subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell notification as soon as I post anything on the channel. I try to keep the page relevant and I try to post different types of things for everybody to enjoy. So, you know, I really do appreciate you guys, for real. So in this episode, guys, I want to feature a jersey that I am wearing today. This has been a grail on my jersey list for quite some time. You know I don't really showcase too many baseball jerseys, but when I do, I make sure it counts. I am wearing some different colors from the San Francisco Giants. For those of you who don't know, I am a Giants fan, but I also support the Bay Area and the A's. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate the A's. You know, there's this like misconception that you can only like the Giants if you hate the A's and vice versa. You can only like the A's if you hate the Giants. Yo, at the end of the day, like I said, I got love for the Bay. And, you know, with the Oakland A's, man, I honestly love their uniforms. And this uniform that I'm wearing is from their 1971 season. And the player is none other than Mr. October himself, Reggie Jackson. Before I delve any further into the jersey, I do want to give a huge shout out to the good folks over at Rareware Attire once again for blessing me with this jersey for a great price. I highly would encourage you guys to check out their website, follow them on their social media handles. They have a lot of great inventory and they almost update it daily. You know, they have everything from vintage wear to, you know, vintage jerseys to hats and all that great stuff. Reggie Jackson did some tremendous things for the Oakland A's, and he also did a lot of great things for other teams like the Yankees and the Angels as well. But obviously, you know, him playing for the A's for the extent of his career, I gotta rep the Bay, man, and I really am glad that Reggie was able to rep the Bay as well during this time frame. If you guys followed Reggie Jackson throughout his career, you probably know that in 1971 during the All-Star game in Detroit Tiger Stadium, Reggie Jackson hit a monstrous home run against the Pittsburgh Pirates pitcher, Doc Ellis. I wasn't even born yet when Reggie Jackson hit that homer, but looking at the playbacks of all the MLB footage and archives, you know, that ball soared through the sky and hit the transformer, which was crazy. In 1971, the Oakland A's also won the American League's West Division. This was their first title of any kind since 1931. Aside from all the things that Reggie Jackson and the Oakland A's accomplished, yo, their uniforms were just straight fire. I really tip my hat off to Mitchell and Ness for doing an outstanding job when this jersey was produced. But right off the bat, this jersey that I'm wearing is one of my favorite MLB jerseys of all time, easily on my top 5. However, I will say that a lot of people actually disagree with this jersey, in my opinion. They don't like this jersey style. They don't like the fact that it's a vest, you know, and some people they say that they can't rock it. I understand this style right here might not be for everyone, especially with the loud yellow that pops in your face. You also got to understand, guys, this jersey was worn in the 70s. Such a different time of fashion and colors during that time, you know. But for me, like I said, like, yo, when it comes to stuff like this that pop, you know, in your face every now and then, yo, you already know I'm gonna be rocking it. I don't know about you guys, but I love the 70s and 80s jerseys of the MLB, man. Such vibrant colors, very loud, very in your face. You know, that's what I loved about the MLB during that era with their uniforms, is that they took chances. So if you don't like this jersey, I totally understand, but for me personally, yo, you best believe in the summertime, I'm gonna be busting this out regularly. But yo, why don't we go ahead and break down the jersey's components and details, shall we? So to start things off, you have this like really soft material on the gold. The jersey vest also features buttons in that gold and yellow as well. On the trim, on the arms, and on the neck, you could see that white and green. On the left chest portion, which is probably one of my favorite parts of the jersey, you have the A's right there that is double stitched in that white and green finish. On the right chest portion of the jersey, you have Reggie Jackson's number 9 that is also double stitched. Moving on the back of the jersey, as you could see, there is no name on the back. So it is to my understanding that Mitchell and Ness actually did not have the licensing to put players' names on the back just yet. So that just indicates that this jersey was actually a very early run of Mitchell and Ness. There's a couple of other players and teams that they didn't put jersey names on the back until much later. You know, I know right off the bat, the Minnesota Twins Kirby Puckett jersey, they did not have a name on the back. And then I also think with the Mets, when they had Darryl Strawberry's jersey on the back, there was no name as well, and they didn't add it until later on when they got the licensing rights to do so. It sucks because, you know, it is inaccurate, but yo, at the end of the day, I still love this jersey. It's also an easy fix because you can also get this jersey customized with the name on the back to your choosing. Moving on the bottom left portion of the jersey, you could see the Cooperstown Mitchell and Ness jog tag right there, followed with the year, which is 1971. So I highly encourage you guys to study the eras of Mitchell and Ness jerseys. You could really tell right off the bat by looking at the jock tag, being able to identify which eras that these jerseys were made during. So, you know, this one right here was the Made in USA, you know, which is, in my humble opinion, one of their best eras that they made jerseys, next to like the El Salvador runs and even the Korea runs. I don't know if I have jerseys from every era, but if I do, I'll probably compile like a jock tag era jersey video for you guys, because I think that would be very helpful. If you want to see me do a video like that, please drop it in the comment section below, because I'd love to hear you guys. Inside of the vest, you could see that there is a tag with the Mitchell and Ness branding. It says Made in USA, and then you have the small tag, which I believe was cut off, but this is an extra large, guys, so it fits me perfectly. A lot of these older Mitchell and Ness style jerseys, they do run a little bit bigger. If you want to go for like that more tailored and fitted look, I highly suggest probably going a size down from what you normally wear. So, you know, this era obviously was made during like the 2000s era, which was when jerseys and clothing were predominantly worn like extra long and extra big. So, you know, you really want to consider that when looking for like older pieces of Mitchell and Ness, going a size down. But overall, my final thoughts on this jersey, man, I love this style right here. You know, I definitely feel like this is a summer jersey to wear. You know, you definitely want something to pop during the summer. You want something loud. You want something that'll keep you cool, you know. And then this jersey also being a vest, you know, and not having any sleeves, you know, it's definitely going to keep you cool during the summertime, I think. I know everybody has a different opinion about this style, but personally for me, like I said, this is easily one of my top 5 favorite MLB jerseys of all time, you know, regardless of the player, you know. But I'm just glad that I have a Reggie Jackson, because, you know, he was one of the best players during that era, you know. And I also wouldn't mind getting like a Raleigh Fingers in this style, or even like a Catfish Hunter. But that's pretty much gonna do it for me in this video. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys think about Mr. October Reggie Jackson and the Oakland A's. Let me know what you guys think about the 1971 A's uniforms, and let me know if you have this jersey, if you want it, if you hate it. You know, I'd love to hear what you guys think regardless in the comment section below. All right, guys, well, I think I rambled on long enough, so I'm gonna head on out of here. So your boy Rez signing off. We'll see you on the next one. We out. Peace.